So you just got yourself the Yamaha expanded Softsynth plugin for Montage M, and you are trying to save your favorites, right? Perhaps you went into the DAW and you decided you're gonna click into the sound and find a tone you like and start clicking the favorites icon to save, but you keep clicking and you keep trying everywhere. Nothing seems to be working. And you are like, how do I get this done? Okay. I was struggling with this for a while and I decided, you know what, heck with it. Let me figure it out so I can teach you guys. Okay, cool. So there's one true way to get this done. Okay. So what you see here under the category part is basically, items under the specific part. Okay, so it says part 1, and you can have that items under, and you can have part 2, and so on and so on. Okay, so what you need to do is, instead of picking the tones from here like I taught you how to, probably reverse that and start picking the tones from here. Okay, you guys can see it even has a star here, and you can actually star there to save it as well. So for example, if you pick the tone, let's say this piano grand, you could click the star there. So that is one way to save, okay? And that will be very smooth. Now, if you don't want to do that, simply click inside there. Instead of clicking here, click inside that big letters, okay? The big title letters, okay? Click inside there, and now you'll be able to save, okay? So now you can tell I can save easily. All right, so that is the trick. All right, so don't do it from there, do it from there when you're ready to save. So for example, if I saw something that I like, something like, I typed something like worship, and let's just say that was not saved yet, all right, and I liked it, let me hear how that sounds like. All right, so let's just say I like that, okay? Then I could just click save right there to save, or simply when I'm back out or whatever, I can just click here to save. All right, so that's a simple way to save in this plugin, okay? Let's see if it works with all categories. So we can do strings, and boom, look at that, we're able to save. Let's do drums. Boom, we're able to save. So that is it. Okay, so that's how you're able to save. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take time and go through all the categories, pick a couple pianos that I like, pick a couple EPs that I like, pick a couple pads that I like, pick a couple of each categories that I like, and I'm gonna do a follow-up video on my top 5 or 10 of those sounds. So let's just say top 5 strings in the Yamaha expanded Softsynth Montage M plugin, right? Something like that. And or top 5 or 10 pianos and EPs, synths, brass, you name it. And I'm gonna do something like that. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save a lot of favorites, because going through all these libraries is insane. It's unending. It's insane. Going through a whole bunch of pianos, that is insane. I can't do that. That's going to be way too much work for me. Way too much work for me. So what I'm rather going to do, I'm going to go through it myself outside of streaming. I'm going to pick a couple that I like, and then I'm going to basically have a list of favorites, and it will be just like this into all my favorite sounds. And I can go into the pianos of my favorites. I can go into the EPs of my favorites. I can go into the strings of my favorites. I can go to the bass of my favorites, and so on, okay? And that's what I'm gonna do next. So watch out for those videos, it's gonna come. But this is a simple way to save, okay? If you didn't catch it, you simply click at the very top where you see that, either click the favorite right next to it, or click inside it and then go search for whatever you need, or go through whatever categories you want. For example, I don't have any EPs right now. So if I was to come into the keyboard, I'll be able to find something that I like. Or let's just say if I typed in EP, okay, and oh, sorry, I'm in favorites, so I got to go to all and go to keyboard, and now I can pick whatever I like. So let's say if I like that, I click save right there, or simply click save right there. Save right there, okay? So now moving forward, if I was to come into my list of favorites and nothing was selected, it will be part of it. Or if I came to keyboard now, favorites, now that will show. Remember, nothing was showing, so at least now that will show. And I could always remove it if I don't want it, okay? So that's how you get it done, okay? Do not click from here because that is not gonna work, okay? That will not work, okay? That will not work. So what you need to do, click from here, get it done from here, and that will work easily. All right, so that's how you save your favorites. I hope that helps you. Have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. My name is Stan with LFC Multimedia. Remain blessed.
Thanks for watching.